What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about 5 different coins today. It's going to be another shitcoin showdown. I'm going to try to move through them real quick, but first and foremost, we're going to start with Compound. Then we're going to move on to BLZ for my man Peter Davies. After that, we're going to work on NFA for Miss Lady Bex. And then after that, we will talk about Jesus Coin for the Ski Doc himself, and finishing it all up with VELO, VELO for the Sultana Luffy. So we're going to get started right now. To sum up what I said about Compound yesterday, basically, we had a double bottom here. Clear area of accumulation. We broke out. That's a significant breakout, you guys, with significant volume. I do think that this is the real deal, and if and when we come down lower, and I do think we come lower from here, we're going to find a higher low. I'm personally buying at this previous area's top. Nope, that's not it. This previous area had a top like right there. That's not where I want to buy either. Right there at the close. Somewhere around like $44 is what I'm thinking. So from there, find a bounce, check back on the area of resistance from your previous area of accumulation, and then move forward upwards. If we look at this thing on the weekly, I noticed this as well. We're in this accumulation zone similar. It looks very, very similar to what I just showed you on the daily, right? When we break out of this, I think we're going to see a very explosive move. This is on the weekly, so keep in mind, like what we're talking right here, this is at $135 where the line is right now, and the price is only at $49, about $49. And it's potentially going to go like $5 lower or more. So when this move happens, it's just going to be explosive. We're definitely in a clear accumulation phase here to look at like the reference, look at the daily, right? Clear accumulation phase here, and we had a very explosive move upwards. That's that's a breakout. That's what that is. So, anyways, down first, then up. We can talk about upside. I think Compound's going to do great things, man. Let's move on to BLZ, USD on Binance. It's got the most historical data. I do think that BLZ is on its way down. You guys know, I think that it's been up in this channel more or less. It's actually like a channel right here. I was noticing. You take this low here to this low, you put it there. We're breaking out of this channel and back testing it as resistance. So that's not a good sign. I do think that it's going to go lower. The volume has decreased and died since you moved up, and we're starting the breakout now. The volume's probably going to come in. You're going to see moves on a daily basis that are probably very sizable, you guys. I do think that this is going to have a decent fall all the way back down again to the bottom of this range, which happens to line up with the golden retracement itself, the 618 golden ratio, at about 8 cents. Previous area of support, golden ratio itself, it would make sense to me. Below the purple line, the daily long-term RSI is above the 50. Seeing the price go below the purple line, the 123 moving average, while the 123 RSI is above the 50, generally indicates that a buy below the purple line is a good idea. Or it's I'd say generally. I wouldn't say all the time. It's not all the time. It's more like 60% of the time, 40% not of the time. But I do think something like this, if not potentially lower, is in store. And I've got further evidence to kind of lead me to believe that as well. If we look up here, we were up here. We've been up here, man, for about 8 weeks now. I feel like I can't talk. 8 weeks. The last time that we were up this long, from here, because we started in here, but we came out of it. Let's be technical. It's technical analysis, right? It took us 6 weeks to break out of it. And then the time before that, it took us another 8 weeks to break out of it. So the last time that we saw 8 weeks from top to bottom, also kind of in the beginning of the bull market, right? The bull market for this thing. This happened, yeah. Yep, COVID crash, and then boom, bull market. We're potentially in the beginning of the bull market now. This thing, last time it did something like this, it had a 78% drop. The time before that, it was, or the time right before, I guess, was 6 bars, a little bit less, but still. From top to bottom, 84% drop. So we're talking really big numbers here. I don't personally expect that it's going to drop that far, because also, if we look at this, look at these rallies, okay? Bigger rallies beget bigger drops. 3,331%. From low here to high there, that was 1,400%, okay? This rally right here, it's probably less than 1,000%. It's 412%, like less than half of the smaller one, right? So I would think that calling for a lower drop would make sense to me as well. Coming down to the bottom where that the bottom of that zone is right around 8 cents, that would be a 61% drop in itself. So we really could see something like that. We might also, there is potential for this thing to go down Let's see. And by the way, I don't know if that made sense or not, but like it stayed up here. What I'm measuring is what was the move after it broke out of the overbought zone. We haven't done that yet. So when we break out of the overbought zone, I think it'll be confirmed. But on this daily, man, this breaking of this channel, I think is significant. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, but it might not come down here because we do again have this 618 or the 382. I'm sorry, at about 12 cents, and that line in itself, we put a line right there and delete this fib, you can see how it merits some significance on this chart, right? Area of resistance, area of support, support, support. A little bit of resistance somewhere in this area. It's common to wick below, or like you can go below your 382. I really can't talk today. But what I'm trying to say, guys, down first, some kind of move, because even to the 382, even higher than the 8% level, that's still a 40%, 41% drop. So something that's like 40 to 60% of a drop from the top, not from the current price, from the top is what I would be expecting. So, and that reflects in the price format of about 8 cents, just below 8 cents actually, to about 11.7 cents. So that's what we got for BLZ. Down first, and then we can talk about great things. And I do think it has great things. I think this coin is 1,000xable, if not multi-100xable by the end of the bull market. It's a good coin. It's been around for a while. Enough said. NFA for Miss Lady Bex. We're doing it here. USD. I don't see it. I believe it's NFA. Unless you did a typo. Let me see what we at. NFA this coin. Am I misunderstanding? Is NFA, is that like an acronym for something? Am I silly? NFA stands for, well, not that. National Fire. I don't think she's referring to that. Maybe Urban Dictionary. Not fucking around. Okay, so you're not fucking around. Okay, I got you. That's what it means. Not fucking around with that coin. She's not messing around with that coin. And she's got rockets after it like that. So I don't know if she thinks it's a good coin or she just thinks her comments fire. But either way, I got duped, you guys. It's not a coin. NFA is not a coin. She's just saying she's not fucking around. She said it actually says NFA this coin, and then like that with rockets. So. Anyways, a little silly there. So we're not talking about that. NFA is not a coin. We are going to talk about what? Let me see here. What's the next one? Jesus coin. Jesus coin for the doc. Lady Bex, you got me good. I know you weren't trying, but you got me good. If you see this, like, good job. That I can't believe I didn't look it up, guys. I'm bad with acronyms. My fiance lets me know that all the time. Man, Jesus coin is moving up, you guys. Hell yeah. A little different, huh? It's a little different than what we've seen recently. It kind of reminds me of this, right? We found our all-time low, and then we came up, and we still. But look at this, right? We're doing the same shit, right? We are wicking down and then moving up. So I would think it comes back lower. Maybe it doesn't go as low as I thought, guys, which is fine, right? We're in this 1272 area from the low here to the high. We did find resistance on it, or I guess we're in the 1414 area, but like this is a low cap coin. It can disrespect the fibs. These aren't solid lines. Like this is fine. It might be go time, guys. I'm probably gonna buy. I'm gonna set my buy order right there at 701387. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, double top kind of area that you found resistance in before. Probably comes down. You're up 14% today. I bet it comes down like another 35%, something like that. Maybe 42%. I don't know. I'm going to put a buy order at that 1272 though. Maybe just a little bit below it. I don't know. Whatever the roundest number is, like 70135 probably. Yeah, anyways. From there, I think it'll go up. I think Jesus Coin's got a lot of potential, guys. This one probably has the most potential to do a 1000x if it catches on. If it doesn't catch on, it can still do great things. It's at a very low market cap. It has an 80% burn of the total supply coming in on Christmas Day of this year. 80% of the total supply is going to get burnt. So that's going to make it a lot more scarce, and that kind of stuff historically in crypto does promote price rallies. Will it, will it be enough to gain attention and gain traction? The name itself, I think, is clever. Will it be enough to make this thing do incredible things, get attention on exchanges, make them want to put it on their exchanges for clients to buy? Hopefully it does, because on Poloniex, it's not a whole lot of volume. You start talking about things like KuCoin, Gemini, Robinhood even, or Coinbase, Binance, stuff like that, Kraken. Very, very serious potential for this thing, man. It could go from, it's right now worth probably what, like $3 million? Let's see. What's CoinGecko? Jesus. Almost 3 million, so 2.6 million. We'd be talking hundreds of millions of dollars, probably even billions of dollars if it got listed on all those exchanges, right? So that would just be an insane growth. Okay, very, very insane growth for this thing. Totally possible if it gains traction. If not, I still think good things, but that's why personally I'm not buying a lot. I haven't invested a lot of money in this thing. I am just putting like a couple $100s in it. I think I lost you guys on my camera, didn't I? I'm sorry. Well, let's see if it works now. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, been flying dark there, but I didn't even know that was happening. My bad. But looking at this thing, I think that it does go higher. But first, it probably does some similar stuff to this. Goes lower and then higher. And who knows how well it does. I'm not betting the farm on this, but I am having a little bit of fun. I'm going to buy a little bit cheaper than here, probably at 70135. That's actually exactly where I'm going to buy. So anyways, that's Jesus Coin. Moving on from there, we're going to finish up with VELO, and then we're going to announce our winner. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about another one. I forgot about that, but I'm not going to say it now because people might not have known. Anyways, VELO, Tether, KuCoin, yeah. Let's see. Bottom to top. I think that VELO could come down a little bit. I mean, it's possible, man. It really could have double bottomed here. I think it wants to come down. I do. I think it wants to come down a little bit. I would say the 618 to 69 area would make sense. If you look at this previous area of support, nope, that's not it. Right there. That lines up pretty well with the 618. It's also a previous area of resistance here, so you might not even actually go that deep into this, but I would think you're at 0.0024 right now. I would think you go close to that 0.002 line, potentially 0.0021. Sorry, 0.0022 or 0.0021. 22% of a penny or 21% of a penny, somewhere in there. That's what I think. And then from there, up, maybe, hopefully, get some upside. RSI looks a little interesting, don't it? Kind of interesting. Come down a little bit, bounce off that 40, it'd be nice. I don't think you go lower than that low at this moment. I don't think you go lower than that. But let's see, could you? And you could, but like, will you? I don't think you do. I really don't. And I think that any move, man, out of this sweet spot zone, it's going to be short-lived. Like this was 1, 2, and then the third week you opened out of it still, but then you closed the weekend. I don't think it's going to be like that again. Maybe you do go to your 618 though. I think that that's very that looks about right to me, man. Coming down to about your 22% of a penny to 21% of a penny would make sense to me. And then from there, upward, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Oh man, this thing's just gone down. I didn't realize it was such a shit show. Oh man, a lot of volume. Look at that volume though, coming off the all-time lows. That's nice volume, man. What was it that I was looking at over here? Yeah, you're bouncing right off that sweet spot. Man, this is nice to see. This really is. Bounced off that 786. I think that you do go higher, man. I really do think you go higher. You probably break this high, especially with all that volume. Let's see. And, this is a new chart, so don't hold me to any of this, you guys. I can be wrong, but look at that. You bounced right off your 0.069. Yeah, man. I don't think you go lower than that low. I would be surprised, really, if you went too much lower than 21% of a penny. 382 is a new high from there. I don't think you're going to stop there, man. I mean, maybe you do, Maybe you have like a little bit of resistance in that area, but I think you'll move clear up, yeah, to this 1272, maybe even this 1618. And then from there, probably another pullback somewhere around, yeah, right around like 6 cents, a little bit like 5.5 to 6 cents, somewhere in that range, I would say. And then you'll have a pullback. I don't know. This thing's got potential, man. It depends. It really all depends, right? Let's see what this thing's got. VELO. I forget what I said about it last time. Not a whole lot of its circulating supply is the total supply. Is it fully diluted? It would be worth a little bit more. That's okay, though. That's not a bad thing. $121 billion at one point. What? No, that's 121 million. I'm sorry, 121 million. Right? Yeah. Okay. And it's worth that now. Yeah, man. I think this thing really, it could, you guys. I think that it could go all the way to new all-time highs. Very serious potential with this one. Especially with all that volume, man. But it's just on KuCoin. Poloniex, I mean, it's on a lot of smaller exchanges too, but like it's not on one of the big fives. Other than that, yeah, man, that's good news too, because whenever the exchanges, if they want to catch wind of this, they want to buy into it, it's not on their exchange yet, so they're gonna buy. The exchanges have some of the most money in crypto, like directly involved with crypto, so seeing stuff like that is exciting for sure. I don't think it goes lower, man. I think it looks bullish. I would say that it probably goes a little lower than where it is now. I don't think that it goes lower than this low, though. And then from there, you're probably going to make a move. You know, it's not going to be in a straight line. This wasn't even a straight line, but it's probably, you know, maybe by the end of the year you're above this high, maybe you're not, but you can move fast if you want to. So if you do get above that high by the end of the year, you probably get stopped out around like 6 cents, 5.5 to 6 cents, and then from there have some kind of corrective movement going into the halving, and then after the halving, maybe, or during the halving even, maybe you have some kind of move up, something like that. Maybe before the halving even, I don't know. Nothing moves in a straight line though, so expect some kind of like recovery after it moves up. Anyways, the winner of the shitcoin showdown today, if I had to have a winner, you know, I don't know. I would say personally, I would probably say BLZ. That would be the winner in my opinion, because I do think that it promotes the most opportunity. It's probably, you know, if it goes down from here, it promotes the most opportunity. A lot of these coins look like they're not going to go down a whole lot, and they've already moved up a lot, right? Not this one though. I'm not certain on VELO because it just doesn't have a whole lot of historical data compared to some of these. Jesus Coin clearly is not on that either because it doesn't have a whole lot of historical data. It was really between BLZ and Compound, but I think BLZ for me is the winner. VELO is a close second behind Compound, so it's a third. I'm sorry, I'm so confused with my words. But yeah, yep, that's all I got for you guys. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.